Hello YouTube. So, I wanted to make this video to explain why I think the AS VAL is the best weapon in Battlefield 3. Now, I know that the M16 is the classic, you know, oh, it's OP, and then it gets nerfed, and then it's still OP. Except for the, like, 3 months that the FAMAS was ridiculous. But, anyways, I still think that the M16 is pretty damn powerful, but I want to explain some reasons why I actually think that the AS VAL outperforms it, and I think people really undervalue the AS VAL. So, first, we have to get in some stats, because the AS VAL is kind of a monster of stats. It's all over the place, really. The AS VAL does 20 damage up close, which drops down to 18.4 damage at range. So, it's a 5 kill up close and 6 at range. So, no matter how close they are, it's always about a 5 to 6 shot kill. Unless you get headshots or whatever. Shoots at 900 RPM, and its bullet velocity is really crappy. It's at 333, but I'll explain why that's not as big of a deal. And then its recoil also doesn't look that great. It's got a 0.2 pulled to the left, 0.3 to the right, and then a 0.4 vertical recoil. But there's two stats that I haven't mentioned yet, and these are the two that really make this thing just a beast. So first of all, its first shot recoil is actually 0.5. Most guns have like 2 or even 3, you know, where your first shot will kick way more than the rest, but the AS VAL's is 0.5, which means your first shot actually kicks less than the rest of your remaining shots. So it almost has, if you think of the AN-94, how it fires, you know, the rapid 2 shots together, it's almost like that, considering like 0.5 is, it's so low. And then, this is just ridiculous, but its aiming down sight accuracy, while standing still, is 0.0. Yeah, I know, like, it's literally 100% accurate on your first shot. And I just had to leave this clip in here, because this is hilarious. Like, watch, I just picked up that kit, and then fucking I get revived, and then I have my first kit with full ammo. Oh, Battlefield. But anyways, yeah, so 0.0, and so considering each shot with spread, you gain 0.1 per shot. This gun's 3 first shots are actually more accurate than the M16's first shot. So if you 3-round burst this thing, all your bullets are going to be more accurate than the M16's first shot. Like, that's crazy. So you might be asking yourself, well, how am I supposed to use this gun? Because its stats are all over. Like, it's got really good stats for close quarters combat and really good stats for long range combat. Well, here's the thing. It's not really better at guns than long range. Like the M16 A3 with a heavy barrel, well, I'll shoot this at long range. Close quarters, it'll outshoot it with damage. But the M16 A3 with a suppressor, at long range, not as accurate as the AS VAL. Like, the AS VAL is extremely accurate. And then close range, you'll actually find yourself winning most gun battles with the AS VAL compared to things like the M16 or even the AEK. Just because, it only does 20 damage, so you have to hit them 1 extra time. But the thing is so accurate that you usually end up hitting all your shots. Like, you don't know how many times, especially with like suppression, you run around a corner, you start shooting at a guy, you're aiming at him and like half your bullets are missing. With the AS VAL, if you come around the corner, stand still, aim, and just, it's so precise that you will actually end up winning more gunfights, I've found. And even at close range, and then long range, you win even more because this thing is so accurate. And so, its entire story is kind of told in its damage. It doesn't do a lot, but it's very consistent. Like, it's always a 5 to 6 shot kill, and it's so accurate that even at extreme ranges, it almost feels like they're close. So you have to think of this weapon as kind of like a super precision killing assassination kind of weapon. Like, you definitely have to use the suppressor on it. That's what makes this gun so great. Like, if you do not value what a suppressor gives you, you know, staying off the minimap and stuff, if you don't really care about that, then this gun's probably not for you. But I mean, to stay off the minimap, especially on like team deathmatch or when you're flanking around, it's crazy good. And that's where when you do get like crazy flanks off and you can sit behind their enemy lines and like just ninja pick, it's almost like an assault sniper rifle, like a ninja katana, where you can just be sitting in a corner shooting guys and they have no idea what the hell's happening, and suddenly they're all dead. The biggest crutch with this weapon though is that you have to have really good accuracy. Like, you have to be aiming at them and hit that 3-round burst over and over, because then all your shots are gonna hit if you can do that. But I mean, if you don't have great aimed accuracy, it's going to shoot exactly where you're aiming. So if you're not aiming at them, it's not going to be forgiving. This gun is not a very forgiving gun, but it's definitely an amazing skill cannon. Like, when you can master this gun, like, I can't even play with M16 anymore, just because I always feel like I could be doing better with the AS VAL, which I've never thought I could say about any gun before. Like, the M16's always been so great. It's always like, you know, I could be doing a lot better if I had an M16 right now. But now it's the AS VAL, just because this thing is ridiculous. Like, no other gun with a suppressor will perform better than the AS VAL. Like, it's crazy. If you were going to be stealthy or use a suppressed weapon, or even if you don't care about the suppressor but you just want the accuracy and precision of it, this gun is ridiculous and totally kicks M16's ass. Using this gun, it kind of sucks that you're forced to use extended mags. You can run with a laser sight, but really difficult. You're gonna run out of ammo a lot, because I mean, like, 21 shots at 900 rounds per minute, especially when you need an extra shot to kill each person, you run out of ammo a lot. So you're almost forced to use extended mags, and I'd probably recommend a red dot sight, but you could actually put a longer range, so like maybe even like an ACOG or 3.4 or something, because this gun is really accurate. It's crazy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on the AS VAL, guys. Until next time, keep it Kodo.